This is how most small businesses track job applicants. A shared inbox, a spreadsheet somebody forgot to update, a few texts, and somewhere in that mess is the person you actually wanted to hire. You just never got back to them in time.
Big company ATS tools fix this. They also cost more per month than most small businesses spend on their whole hiring budget, and they're built for recruiters who do this full-time. You don't. So I went through the applicant tracking systems built for small teams, the ones you can set up yourself without an HR department, and I ranked them by the stuff that actually matters when you're the owner and the hiring manager and everything else. Let's get into it.
Before any names, here's the filter I'm judging these on. Because a small business has 3 constraints a big company doesn't. Constraint 1. You don't have anyone to run it. No recruiting coordinator. So time to first job posted matters more than any feature. If it takes an afternoon to figure out, it's already too expensive. Constraint 2. The applications come in bursts, and for a lot of small businesses, that means high volume. You post one role, you get 100 applicants in a weekend, then nothing for a month. So you need a visual pipeline, a board where you drag people through stages, and one-click posting to Indeed and the big boards, not a database you have to babysit. Quick flag now, because it decides a lot. If you're hiring for high-volume roles, retail, hospitality, ops, support, most of these tools charge you per applicant or per job in a way that punishes exactly that. So that's where we're starting. Constraint 3. The pricing has to survive you scaling. This is the trap nobody warns you about. Most ATS tools charge per user seat or lock the good stuff behind an enterprise call. The second you add a second hiring manager or a second location, the price jumps. Watch for per active job pricing instead. You pay for what you're hiring, not for how many people log in. Keep those 3 in your head: setup speed, visual pipeline, and pricing that doesn't punish growth. Every tool today, I'll tell you who it's for, its standout feature, the catch, and the real price. No fluff. Category 1. Best for high-volume applications. Reqcore. Who it's for. I'm starting here because it's the category the other videos skip, and it's the one most small businesses are actually in. High-volume applications. Retail, hospitality, ops, support. You post one job and drown in 100 applicants. You don't need AI to find more people. You need to not miss the good one who's already in the pile. Standout feature? 2 things. First, unlimited applicants. You're never metered on the exact thing that's hurting you, the volume. Second, it's free until your first shortlist. You run a whole real hiring round, and you only pay once the tool has actually done the job of narrowing the pile down for you. No card, no clock, no trial countdown. The catch? It's focused. If you want a giant HR suite with payroll and performance reviews bolted on, this isn't that. It does hiring and the applicant flood, deliberately. Price? Free until your first shortlist, then priced per active role, not per seat. Add your whole team, add a second location. The price tracks the jobs you're hiring for, not the people logging in. That's the pricing model that survives you growing. Category 2. Best free and lowest cost entry. Zoho Recruit. Who it's for? The owner with 0 budget hiring their first 1 or 2 people who's already comfortable with slightly clunky software. Standout feature? There's a genuinely usable free tier, 1 active job, a basic pipeline, and it plugs into the rest of the Zoho suite if you already live there. The catch? The learning curve is real. It's built to be configured, and as a busy owner, configurable means a Saturday you're not getting back. The free tier is also tight, 1 job at a time, so the moment you're hiring for 2 roles, you're paying. Price? Free for 1 active job. Paid starts around $25 per user per month, and there's your first per seat model. Find solo, watch it as you grow. Category 3. Easiest to use and best visual pipeline. Breezy HR. Who it's for? The owner who wants to see their hiring, literally drag names across a board, and be running in under an hour. Standout feature? The pipeline. It's the cleanest drag and drop board in this whole category, and it's the fastest to understand with no training. This is the I set it up myself before lunch option. The catch? The free plan is limited to 1 active position, and the automations you'll actually want, auto emails, scheduling, live in the paid tiers. It's easy, but easy has a ceiling here. Price? Free for 1 position. Paid plans from roughly $157 a month for the startup tier. Priced per pipeline and positions, which scales more predictably than per seat. A good sign. Category 4. Best plug and play and AI sourcing. Workable.
Who it's for? The small business that's actually scaling, hiring several roles at once and wanting applicants found for them, not just tracked. Standout feature? One-click syndication to over 200 job boards and built-in AI sourcing that surfaces passive candidates. It's the most it-just-works out-of-the-box option on this list. The catch? Price. It's the most expensive tool here by a wide margin, and it's billed with a per-employee count model that makes lean teams pay for scale they don't have yet. Powerful, but it's aimed a tier above small. Price starts around $189 a month, climbing fast with add-ons and headcount. Great tool, just know you're paying enterprise-adjacent money.
Quick thing that'll save you money, because it burned me. 2 pricing models look identical at 1 user and wildly different at 5. Per seat looks cheap at $25 a month until your co-founder, your ops lead, and your store manager all need to see candidates. Now it's $100 for the same hiring. Per active job stays flat, no matter how many people log in. For a small team where everyone wears the hiring hat, that difference is real money every month. Always ask which model you're on before you swipe the card.
So, the verdict by constraint. 0 budget, hiring 1 person? Start on Zoho Recruit's free tier and accept the learning curve. You want pure simplicity and a board you'll actually use? Breezy HR. You're scaling fast and want candidates found for you and you have the budget? Workable. You're drowning in applicants on a high-volume role and want to pay only when it's earned its keep? Reqcore. Unlimited applicants, free until your first shortlist, priced per role. There's no single best. There's the best for your constraint. Match the tool to which of those 3 problems is actually yours. One favor that genuinely helps me. Drop a comment with how you track applicants right now. Spreadsheet, inbox, sticky notes, whatever it is. I read them and it tells me what to test next. If this saved you a bad purchase, subscribe. I do one of these teardowns a month.